The universe is speaking up today and asking you to take a chance. You've been getting some nudges, you have had some ideas, but you have not yet been prepared to put yourself truly out there and take that risk. And the universe is saying it's time to do that. There's some things that you're going to have to experiment with. You may have to recognize a trial and error period. There may be some adjustments that are made over time. That's all part of the process. There's no need for you to put yourself out there and expect perfection. And in fact, you would be the only one that would be expecting perfection. Everybody else recognizes that there is an evolution of what you're doing. Everything that you were doing started in a very different place than you're at now. So why would this be any different? The energy that is coming through to help us with this is the idea of gratitude. The gratitude, finding something to be appreciative of at every step in the way. Being appreciative of the fact that you can do what you do. Being appreciative of the fact that you have what you have right now. Being appreciative of just being able to be conscious and experience life, because there are people that aren't doing that anymore. There's something to be grateful for in every aspect, in every step. There is a lesson to be learned. There's something to be gained from every experience. It's truly just our outlook that changes these things. And while nobody expects you to be grateful for hardship and nobody expects you to be grateful for suffering, there is something to be said for accepting this is what I am dealing with, and then looking at and looking for things that are going well. So this energy is about taking an opportunity that's been presented to you, or perhaps trying something new that's never been done before, that you've never done before. You're not sure if you're capable of it. There's something that requires you to be a little bit vulnerable, a little bit more expressive, to sharing some ideas, getting some feedback. And you have to be open to hearing the other types of feedback that you're going to get. Even if you don't like that feedback, you can still be grateful for the fact that somebody felt like giving you some of their time and energy. Even if it's something that doesn't lead you in the right direction, you can be appreciative of them steering you in another direction, or perhaps encouraging you to go even harder in that same direction if that's what you're truly feeling. So be willing to put yourself out there and take that risk. Go ahead and claim that for yourself. And also be grateful for what it is that you have right now. This message for the collective is for those who are currently feeling a little bit stagnant, a little bit empty, a little bit unsure and uncertain. If this resonates, go ahead and claim and receive this message in the comments. You are experiencing a void so that you can envision and imagine all of the potential. Because things are still being woven for you, things are still being aligned for you, things are still being worked out, little things behind the scenes that we can't possibly see or conceive of. There's just too much going on there, and it would just overwhelm us entirely. Nobody wants to deal with that anxiety of trying to know everything about every aspect of things that ultimately aren't going to really uh, be relevant to what we're doing. We want the after effects, that there's 15 steps before it gets close to us. Okay, so we don't need to know about all those details. And we feel as though things aren't moving forward. We feel as though there's a sense of emptiness, and there's a sense of, I don't know what to do next. There's a sense of uncertainty here. And universe wants you to know that that uncertainty is where you imagine. That's where you envision all it is that you have coming towards you. That's where you hone in on the details. Place yourself in an empty room and decorate it. Okay. Put yourself in that space and say, what am I going to fill all of this with? And if I don't like something, I'm still in those stages of imagining I can remove it and replace it with something better. I think through and I go, maybe I'm going to put the couch over here. You know what? I don't think I want to go with that wall color, because that wall color isn't going to give me the freedom to pursue other types of decor. There is this opportunity here when we're in this period. This is an opportunity to envision the details and to get really involved in what does it feel like to be in this space. Make room in this space for company to come and join you. When people come and check it out, they're going to be like, that's amazing because you created it from nothing. And there's just a sense of pride and joy that you will have because you've spent all of this time creating this in your mind, creating it in your heart, creating the energy that brings us forward. So, yeah, we have a little bit of waiting to do, but that doesn't mean that it's empty time. This is time for you to rest, recuperate, to be creative, to imagine, to envision, to manifest exactly what it is that you desire, and to create the space for your future. So if you've been waiting for your sign that things are going to be okay, this message has found you in perfect timing because that's exactly what it's trying to say to you. It wants to let you know that the blessings are on their way. They are arriving in perfect timing and exactly what you needed and more. There is some kind of situation that you've been trying to patiently wait through. You've been kind of day to day, maybe even hour to hour, this situation. It has been very taxing on you. Spirit wants you to know that everything is going to be okay. I want you to claim and accept this message in the comments if this resonates. This involves a sort of transformation period. You have had to let go of a lot of things that no longer serve you, some things that were kind of foundational to who you were, some situations that you're kind of gained a social circle from, or gained some attention from, perhaps even some kind of celebrations had been made, and you've grown into a new person, a new version of self, to where those things are a part of who you are. Like they were played a significant role into who you are today. You don't feel like you want to live under that identity anymore. And so you've started to, you kind of put yourself in the shadows and did some self work, and started developing some other ideas and started kind of experimenting and putting on some different costumes, as it were, to see role playing, to see how it felt to be a person who wasn't that same person anymore. And it felt right. It felt amazing, and you started to experience the world in a different way, and it led you to believing that this was exactly what you were meant to do. You were meant to evolve. You were meant to continue to grow. It's given you a newfound sense of wonder, exploration of what is to come. Who else are you? What else can you do with your life? Because there's so much more here than you were led to believe initially, and you've outgrown so many things. Blessings keep coming, and you keep getting to expand your world and experience new opportunities, new people, new connections, new feelings, and you're learning so much about yourself along the way. So if you were waiting for this message, Spirit wanted to bring it to you and make sure that you heard it right now in the perfect timing. I am always so grateful to be a part of your healing journey, and thank you so much for being a part of mine. Many blessings to you.